Hello and welcome to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be covering topics which are important from General Studies Paper 1, that is Geography Map section. So let us begin with this episode. So the first question is, consider the following statements with reference to Crimea, and there are two statements given. First, it is situated between the Black Sea and the Sea of Azov, and the second statement is, it is connected to the mainland through the narrow Perikop Isthmus. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Only one, only two, both one and two, neither one nor two. So let us look at the map. So when we talk about Crimea, so the Russia-Ukraine war, because it is happening, so it always remains in news. So when we talk about Crimea, so this is Ukraine, and the southern part of Ukraine, you can say, is Crimea, and it was the annexation of Crimea by Russia in the year 2014, which created a lot of news. So if we talk about Crimea, then this is the region of Crimea. Let me just highlight it. And very clearly we are able to see that the eastern part of Crimea, it is surrounded with Sea of Azov, while the southern part and the western part, it is surrounded with the Black Sea. So this is Black Sea, and to the west it goes to the Crimea. So Crimea on the west is Black Sea, while on the other hand it is Sea of Azov. So this statement becomes correct, that it is surrounded with Sea of Azov on one side and the Black Sea on the other side. Now we are talking about that Crimea is connected to the mainland Ukraine through a isthmus, and the name of the isthmus is the Perikop Isthmus. Now when we talk about isthmus, isthmus means it can be with regard to land or water. So with regard to land, it is a narrow strip which connects two big land masses to each other. So if we talk about Crimea, so this is Crimea and this is the mainland Ukraine, and Crimea is connected to the mainland Ukraine through a isthmus, and the name of the isthmus is the Perikop Isthmus. So this statement also becomes correct. So it is situated between Black Sea and Sea of Azov, correct. It is connected to the mainland through the narrow Perikop Isthmus. This is also correct. So the correct answer becomes option C, that is both 1 and 2. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, that is CPEC. So there are three statements given. CPEC is a flagship project under China's Belt and Road Initiative aimed at enhancing connectivity between China and India. And the second is that the corridor links Baluchistan's Gwadar port to China's Xinjiang through a network of roads, railways and pipelines. And third is, all CPEC projects are entirely funded by Chinese grants with no loans involved in it. How many of the above statements are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none? Now if we talk about the Belt and Road Initiative of China, so Belt and Road Initiative of China is basically a connectivity project that is connecting the various countries of different continents with each other through the network of roads, railways or maritime. Now one of the aspect of it is the CPEC corridor, that is the Pakistan-China Economic Corridor. So if we talk about the Pakistan-China Economic Corridor, so it connects the Gwadar port of Pakistan to the Kashgar region in China, and the Kashgar region of China is present in the Xinjiang province of China. So this statement becomes absolutely correct. And then the corridor links Baluchistan's Gwadar port to China's Xinjiang through a network of roads, railways and pipelines. So that is also correct, because the overall Belt and Road Initiative consists of connectivity through the roadways, railways and also with regard to the maritime. Then it is a flagship project under China's Belt and Road Initiative. This is correct. Aimed at enhancing connectivity between China and Pakistan. This is also correct. So first is correct. Second is correct. All CPEC projects are entirely funded by Chinese grants with no loans involved. Now this is incorrect, because loans are involved in this, and Pakistan has taken loans from China, and China has also given loans to Pakistan at a minimum rate of interest with which Pakistan has to return in future. So third statement becomes wrong. So how many are correct? First is correct, second is correct. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 2. Now moving on to the next question. Consider the following countries. How many of the above countries shares border with the North Sea? And the countries given are Finland, Germany, Norway, Russia. And the options are only 1, only 2, only 3 or all 4. Border with North Sea. Finland, Germany, Norway, Russia. Now let us look at the map of North Sea. This is North Sea, and the surrounding countries of North Sea is, on its western side it has Scotland, and then there is UK, that is United Kingdom, consisting of Wales, England, Scotland. Then if we talk about its eastern side, so the northeastern side it has Norway, then it has Sweden, then it has Denmark, then there is Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, then there is France. So Finland very clearly is not present because Norway is sharing border, Sweden is sharing border, and Finland comes on the side of Sweden. So Finland, no. Germany, yes. Norway, yes. Russia, no. So the countries which shares border with the North Sea is Germany and Norway in the given options, while on the other hand Finland and Russia is not there. So 2 are sharing border with North Sea. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 2. Next question. Consider the following countries. There are 6 countries given. How many of the countries mentioned above share land border with Ukraine? So how many countries out of these 6 given countries, how many shares land border with Ukraine? Bulgaria, Czech Republic, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania or Romania? So let us see this. Ukraine. So if we talk about Ukraine, so Ukraine is one of the European countries. This is Ukraine at war with Russia. Now coming on to the surrounding countries, let us look at the map. So moving on with from the western side, we will go on to the eastern side. So first there is Romania. So Romania, then comes Moldova, then comes Hungary, then comes Slovakia, then there is Poland. Now coming on to the northern part, there is Belarus, this part, big part. Then comes Russia, one of the biggest borders is with Russia. So these are the countries which is sharing border with Ukraine. So that is Romania, Moldova, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, Belarus and then Russia. Let us see this. Czech Republic, no. Latvia, no. Lithuania, no. Romania, yes. Hungary, yes. Was Bulgaria there? Let us see. Moldova, no. Romania, yes. Hungary, yes. Slovakia, no. Poland, no. Belarus, no. Russia, no. So Bulgaria is also not there. So out of the given countries, how many are sharing border with Ukraine? First is not there, second is not there, third is there, fourth is not there, fifth is not there, sixth is there. So the answer is third and sixth. It means only 2 countries are sharing border with Ukraine. So the correct answer becomes option A, that is only 2. Next question. Consider the following countries. Which of the above shares border with Afghanistan? So the given countries are Azerbaijan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan or Uzbekistan. And the options given are only 1, 2 and 5, only 1, 2, 3 and 4, only 3, 4 and 5 or 1, 2, 3 and 5. Now let us look at the map of Afghanistan. Now Afghanistan is a Central Asian country. So this is Afghanistan and the surrounding countries with which Afghanistan shares its border is, let us start with the western border and then we will come on to the eastern side. So there is Iran, then after Iran there is Turkmenistan, after Turkmenistan there is Uzbekistan, after Uzbekistan it has a border with Tajikistan, then after Tajikistan it has a long border with Pakistan. So with how many countries Afghanistan is sharing border? Iran, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan and Pakistan. So let us see. Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, it is not sharing border. Kyrgyzstan, it is not sharing border. It is Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan and Tajikistan. So Turkmenistan is also there. So let us see. So it is becoming 1 is not there, 2 is not there. So 1 is not there, 1 is not there, 1 is not there. So there is only one option remaining, that is option number 3, which talks about 3, 4 and 5. So 3 is Tajikistan, yes. 4th is Turkmenistan, yes. 5th is Uzbekistan, yes. So the correct answer becomes option C. Now moving on to the next question. Which of the following statements regarding Makassar Strait is or are correct? Makassar Strait. So there are 2 statements given and it talks about that the Makassar Strait separates Borneo and Sulawesi Islands. Borneo and Sulawesi Islands is separated by the Makassar Strait. Then the next is it connects the Celebes Sea with the Java Sea. Choose the correct option from the code given below. Only 1, only 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So let us talk about the Makassar Strait. So we will talk about the Makassar Strait. So strait is basically a narrow water body which connects one large water body to another large water body. And when we talk about Makassar Strait, so Makassar Strait is basically present in the Indian Ocean. At the, you can say that the countries involved would be Southeast Asian countries. So this is the Makassar Strait, and Makassar Strait is coming between, or you can say separating, on the western side is the Borneo Island, while on the eastern side is the Sulawesi Island. So it is separating the Borneo Island from the Sulawesi Island, while on the other hand it is connecting the Java Sea to the Celebes Sea. So Java Sea and Celebes Sea is connected by the Makassar Strait. So through this it can connect, and it is coming in between the Borneo Island and the Sulawesi Island. So it connects the Celebes Sea with the Java Sea. This is correct. Then it separates Borneo and Sulawesi Island. This is also correct. So the question is asking that which of the following statements given are correct. So it is asking about the correct statement. So first is correct, second is correct. So the correct answer becomes option C, that is both 1 and 2. Now moving on to the next question, and this is the practice question. And like always, you people need to tell me the answer in the comments below. So the question is, Turkey is located between which of the following? So Turkey, and earlier it was known as Turkey, it is located between which of the following? Black Sea and Caspian Sea, Black Sea and Mediterranean Sea, Gulf of Suez and Mediterranean Sea, and the last option is Gulf of Aqaba and Red Sea. So you need to give me the answer in the comments below, and like I always say, go check out the map of the country Turkey, or pick up the atlas, see the map, and then give me the answer in the comments below. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing, and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.